What's up everyone, Spaceboy here, and it's time for another episode of Shoryuken.com's Electric Wind God Vids. By special request, we have been asked to make a video on the Electric Wind God Fist, specifically how to execute it. And before we jump in, I want to make something clear. If you are a new player, learning Electric Wind God Fist is not where you want to start. And if you're looking for quick improvement as far as just getting better at Tekken, learning this high execution skill is not the way to go about it. You need to focus on your fundamentals like moving and understanding the basics of the game first. For the rest of you that know that you want to do this and you know that you have the time to practice it, well, let's begin. First, you have to execute a normal Wind God Fist. This is by far the easiest part, and it's the only easy part of this entire process. Very simply, you just have to input a wave dash and then press 2. If you're having trouble getting the wave dash to come out, make sure that you're doing forward, then neutral, down, and down forward. The neutral's by far the trickiest part when you very first start out. It'll become habitual the more that you practice it, but make sure that you practice the motion before you do anything else. It might benefit you to just do a bunch of wave dash motions without pressing any buttons, just to make sure that you're actually executing the wave dash. So now that you have that down, let's make it a little bit more difficult. You need to press the 2 on the exact same frame as the down forward. If you can do this, you are officially doing a Electric Wind God Fist. It's going to be difficult at first. Your success rate is going to be pretty low. A trick that a lot of players use when learning this is to input the 2 as if you were pressing it on the same frame as the down. For whatever reason, this just helps you mentally hit the down forward better because you're forcing your fingers to hit the button early, and then more than likely you're doing it too late and not too early. If you are doing it too early, you're probably just getting like a down 2 or something, to which just try to focus on the down forward just a little bit later. Don't be frustrated if you can't get this right away. This is the exact reason I was warning you about it. With time, you will get this consistently to the point where it will become an unconscious motion, but it's going to take a lot of time and practice. You might not even get it within the first day or even week of practicing this. But once you do get it, it becomes second nature. And as far as just doing the move without any practical application, that is really all there is to it. But it's not enough to say that you're ready to play a Mishima at even like mid-tier gameplay. The real strength of the Electric Wind God Fist is that you can pull this out at any time, from stepping, from multiple wave dashing, as a whiff punish, sometimes even as a block punish. So you will need to practice this, and you will need to practice it a lot. As you get more comfortable with the motion, try experimenting with doing it from different movement options. Try backdashing and then doing Electric Wind God Fist. Try stepping and then doing it. Try doing multiple wave dashes and then doing Electric Wind God Fist. It's really difficult. It's really worth it if you plan on playing any of these characters. These Mishima style characters are characters that are specifically designed for people that love practice mode. Period. If you don't love practice mode, if you don't love training yourself to do a technical skill, I would really recommend a different character. Thanks for hanging out. I hope there was something useful in here. For those of you that want a little bit behind the scenes explanation, I had a much longer warning about how impossible a task it is to learn this on the PlayStation 4 version. And as you may know, there was a patch that made me have to rewrite a lot of this video. I've never been so happy to have to remove something from a video before. We haven't talked about character-specific parries, or really just beating parries and reversals in general, or using them for that matter, so I think that's what we're going to make the next tech video on. It's something that it seems like a lot of lower level players tend to have trouble with, especially with the likes of, Asuka holding her parry forever. So tune in next time. That's what we're going to jump into. I'll see you then.